Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. If you guys are new, please subscribe. I post every other day as much as possible. Now today's video is going to be a highly requested video. It is the Ktuned Billet RSX shifter, so an accurate RSX. I'm a Honda boy at heart, so that's why I K-spot my MR2. It's a K24 if you guys haven't tuned in before. And if you guys are new, please subscribe. It really does help me out. I know I say it a lot, but it's because it really does help the channel. Helps me, work with different companies to supply more videos and also get more content. So really appreciate you guys. And for the RSX billet shifter, I wanted to make an in-depth video just because there's been a lot of questions. I see a lot of threads on the MR2 group chat on Facebook. So that's a really great place to get information. I want to create a better video just explaining everything. So before we get started, I want to go over, I'll have all the links to the parts in the description below. So I have the links, the end links that I use, so the cable rod ends from Ktuned, as well as the actual shifter I'm using. Some people do the hybrid racing shifter. You can do that one too, but I'll have all the description links, the companies that I use for this, as well as I did a lot of experimenting. It took me a while to get the shifter in because I need to find the right thread pitch, as well as will the MR2 cables work, how am I going to reverse the mounting. So all in all, stay tuned for this video. Please watch it through. If you guys have any questions, feel free to DM me on my Instagram, or you can just message below. I'll try to reply to your YouTube comments. But basically, to mount the RSX shifter, you're going to reverse the RSX shifter to how it's supposed to be. So you're going to reverse it to how it was designed to be used, and then you're going to reverse your cable end on the transmission side. So this will work with 1ZZ or 2ZZ cars, and like I said, K24 or K20, you'll just need to reverse the up and down motion. So you only need to reverse one of them, just the cable that goes up and down. So your first to second motion, your third to fourth motion, and your fifth to sixth motion. So you'll need to adjust that one. If you don't, then when you shift into first gear, you're going to be in second gear, and it'll be all screwed up and messed up. So let's go ahead and dive into this install, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Alright guys, so I put in some bolts into the bolt holes. I'll put all 4 of them in, and then I'm going to put a little bit of toothpaste on it, and then afterwards put the base plate on top of it to trace the hole. That's what I'm going to do right now. Alright guys, so I'm enlarging the holes right now, and so it is 4 bolts. Guys, I got some lotion on here for lubricant, but 4 holes for the base plate, and then 4 holes for the base plate to shifter, and then 4 holes for the base plate to the actual chassis of the car. So that's how it's mounted. It's gonna be really sturdy. This is also 1/8 inch thick steel, so this should be pretty good. I'm gonna wrap it in some carbon material afterwards so it doesn't show the rough edges. It looks a lot better. So here we go. Alright guys, so I got it finally mounted. Check this out. Oh yeah guys, as you can see, bolts are in. All the cord and washers are in. This thing is solid. Look, it doesn't move. This thing doesn't move at all. Yeah, but we're gonna connect the cables now. This thing is perfect how it is. Oh, I'm so excited. This is between the steering wheel, and that's really good. I have a 320. Actually, I think it's 280 or something like that. It's really small, 300mm wheel. But man, this thing's perfect. Yeah, it's pretty close. These must clip in just like the stock ones do on the shifter. This thing will focus. And then I have even the clips that you put in for the cable, so it doesn't slide. This thing is absolutely perfect. Stock MR2 cables, no RSX cables. We just need to adjust the end. So shifter end that you will need is the spherical ball ends. These are kind of hard to get, so here's the part number. screenshot that, take a picture of it. I'll put a link below. And these are a certain thread pitch. I figure out the thread pitch for you guys. So here's the thread pitch that you need. So we're gonna cut the shifter cable, and then we're gonna tap it with this die over here. And so it's a American size threading. We're gonna thread the shifter end onto it, and then it'll actually slide perfectly into there. So let's go ahead and do it right now. The shifter end, this is where it'll sit up here. So obviously I could cut back here, but it'll be too short. So I want to leave more excess. This thing goes really deep, goes all the way until that flat edge. So I'm gonna cut it to right at this edge where, because it's not circular all the way through on the MR2 cable. It's actually squared off right here. So I'm gonna cut just until the edge so I can thread it. Alright guys, and so it's installed finally. But guys, look how beautiful that thing is. Wrapped in the carpet. Even where the linkages go on, the clips, the stock MR2 clips work. And so it's perfect. I just need to do the cable end, so I'll show you guys that tomorrow once I buy the tool. Alright, so I got this Irwin adjustable die tool. And so it looks like this, and basically it's handles so you make sure the threads are equal. So this is the back side, and this is the front side. So the front side is the one with the lettering. It's actually chamfered outward, so it's a little bit easier for the non-threaded surfaces. So you put this in face first into the tool. So you'll slide it in like that, and then tighten it down, and then you put the shifter cable end. You're gonna put it into this, and this is adjustable for the hole to make sure that you don't, angle the threads or do it in a weird way. So this is a tool that you need. Like I said, all the descriptions of everything will be, all the links of everything will be in the description below. So let's go ahead and tap this. Alright guys, so if you are in the engine bay here, I have the innovative shift mechanism, and so that silver cable is usually at the top where that silver nut is, right there, and I had to reverse it. So because the K-series is flipped on the front wheel drive, if you have it this way, which is how the car would be on an RSX, where if you have it reversed, like it should be on the RSX. If you leave your shift mechanism how it is and how it's designed to be on the MR2, when you go into second, it'll go into fourth gear. When you go into fourth gear, it'll go. When you go into second, it'll go into first gear. And so second, fourth, and sixth or reverse will be flipped with 1/3 or 5th. So it's gonna be really weird. I don't recommend that because you're gonna shift into first, thinking it's first gear, but it's gonna be second gear. So what I'm gonna do here is I have to flip the mechanism. So I'll show you guys what I'm gonna be doing. I have to cut down the shift cable so it's not angled down, but it's kind of in the middle. So I'll show you guys how to do that. So on the shift mechanism, this is where it sits basically. So it's the innovative shift. The stock one probably comes to maybe here. I drummed it down because you need to clearance out the cable, because the way you don't want to have the cable angled down. So I have the whole thing like this. So the back is resting a little bit lower, and so I'm gonna drum this all the way down. And then I bought a Toyota OEM clip right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it down with my cutter wheel, and yeah. Alright guys, so this is where the shifter linkage, that's the side one, and this is the forward and back. And so usually it'll sit like this. The innovative shifter will sit on the lower part, and then the shifter cable will be on the top on this swing arm right here that's built in. You will need to custom mount a bolt that goes all the way through to mount both the shifter linkage and the innovative on the same bracket here. And to minimize breaking this or the cable, I'm going to be putting a spacer. So the spacer looks like this. You put bolt, spacer, shifter cable, and then the innovative cable, and then a nut and a washer. So that's how we're gonna mount it. Alright, and so it looks like that. So there's not gonna be any binding or anything. As you can see, the cable comes straight down. There's no weird crooks or anything. And so that's what it looks like. So alright guys, so the install is done. This thing is perfect, carpet wrapped, everything. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, let me know. You can do it through Instagram at RedlineRicer, or just comment below. I'll try to answer all of the questions you guys have. But man, this thing is awesome. I did a little bit more of an in-depth video, so this one's really long. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys made it this far, comment shifter. That's it. That's all you need to do. I'll pick one of you guys and I'll send you a sticker or something. So yeah, just thank you guys so much. See you guys in the next one. Peace out. Let your passion drive you.